Let's focus our attention now on the elections. I'm finding it very, very hard to get a clear sense of what might happen. That's been true perhaps in 2019 and to a degree in 2016. But our guest joining us now, Dawie Scholtz, independent elections analyst. Mr. Scholtz, would you say this is the most unpredictable election we've had ever since 94? And if so, why?
I completely agree with you on that one, John. Look, there's a couple of reasons, right? So the one thing we know is that in our elections, there's a larger and larger group of undecided voters every time, right? And that's been a trend for a long time, and you can certainly see that in the little bit of polling we've had until now. But then the second point I was going to make is that we've just had so little public polling, right? There's very little research on what the election outcomes are going to be, and there's been very few recent by-elections. In fact, there's been no recent by-elections. So there's not a lot of quantitative data to go off of and actually make an analytical assessment of what the outcome could be. So we're kind of left, having a look at how the parties are campaigning, what the events are looking like, frankly, what our friends and family are telling us they're going to vote for. And getting it's very anecdotal in this election, which is quite challenging to make assessments on. And of course, then watching the moves of the party, right, of the parties, based on what the parties are choosing to do, we can make some inferences on how things are going. And I think that's where the most interesting insights lie.
News,
experts,
analysis,
where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.